have an extraordinary impact, not only on the kids and families of St. Jude, but also on those who serve alongside us to bring Danny's dream to life. As a dear and valued volunteer, Lisa does both. Lisa has been a loyal St. Jude volunteer for years, a passionate tour guide who proudly shares the St. Jude story with our special guests, and a friendly face who brings her dog daily to visit patients and their families when they are at the hospital. In 2018, Lisa heard about St. Jude Leadership Society, also known as SJLS, you'll hear me say that, and immediately reached out to get involved and offered help to launch the first SJLS Memphis cohort a year later. Drawing on her coaching expertise and passion for St. Jude, Lisa has made multiple contributions to the evolution of the St. Jude Leadership Society and can be credited for the success of the Memphis cohort over the last 5 years. She also assists with national recruitment, reaching out to contacts nationwide, and serving as an enthusiastic advocate for the society. Lisa is the first volunteer lead in the country for St. Jude Leadership Society, and is always happy to help us grow and expand our efforts. Recently, she made herself available to help with the first Federation cohort that celebrates and honors the heritage aspect of the SJLS experience. Lisa has been described as an unsung hero, with a kind heart who works tirelessly with a joy and commitment to success that is contagious. By giving of her time, treasure, and resources to help further our mission, Lisa inspires my ALSAC colleagues and me day in and day out. Please help me congratulate and welcome Lisa David as the Volunteer of the Year for her unsurpassed service leadership.
Live for something greater than yourself has always been my personal mantra. I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this year's Volunteer of the Year award. My Lebanese immigrant grandparents first met Danny Thomas in Jackson, Mississippi in the early 50s as he toured the country speaking to other Lebanese American descendants about the dream of building a children's hospital for children with catastrophic illnesses. It was because of that meeting that my family began to raise money before the doors of the hospital even opened, even before there was an ALSAC. In 1959, my parents married in Jackson, Mississippi, and then moved to Memphis to work with the local Lebanese group and ALSAC to continue to raise money for the hospital. My parents were in attendance on February 4th, 1962, when the doors of the hospital opened, and heard Danny Thomas speak those beautiful words of gratitude. He said this: "It took your hearts, your loving minds, and your generous souls to make this dream come true. If I die tomorrow, I will know why God placed me here on earth." Even with all of his show business success, Danny considered the opening of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital the crowning achievement of his life. When I was 12 years old, my little cousin Tammy, who was only 2 years old, came to Memphis. At the time, I did not realize it, but she would spend 2 years at the hospital fighting neuroblastoma. I watched this beautiful little girl lose weight, lose her hair, and lose her battle with this disease. This was a pivotal moment in my life that forever changed me. Even though Tammy lost her battle with cancer, her cancer cells continue to be used in research today to help cure neuroblastoma. In all the years since Tammy died, her life and legacy have guided me in volunteering with other children. With St. Jude deeply embedded in my heart, I began to volunteer shortly after college. It has been over 3 decades, giving tours, raising money, and bringing my therapy dog Bailey to visit the children, to help them to find a little comfort and happiness as they face the challenges of a cancer diagnosis. Danny Thomas was fond of saying, "Those who work for the good are those who do the good." Most recently, I have been volunteering with the St. Jude Leadership Society, a philanthropic program designed especially for high school students to develop as leaders and support our hospital. Inspired by Danny Thomas's vision and the ALSAC preamble of the Good Samaritan, our program gives these students an opportunity to give back through service and leadership, while also supporting St. Jude's mission that no child should die in the dawn of life. Every year at the start of the SJLS program, we gift each student an acorn. Acorns, you see, have the potential to grow into mighty oaks. So the acorn represents all the potential that lies within them. And so we encourage them to take the time to discover their own unique gifts and talents. During the course of the 6-month period, we are privileged to watch these young adults get a better understanding of gratitude and good citizenship. At the same time, planting the seeds of St. Jude within them to learn for themselves to give back to something greater than themselves. There is no greater fulfillment than the joy that comes from doing something for someone else, especially when it comes to children. I personally would like to give all the glory and praise to God for the many blessings and gifts and talents He has bestowed upon me in this life. In closing, from the bottom of my heart, I wish to thank Amy Jung, Rick Shadiak, Mary Angeles Greer, Sydney, Tanya, and too many more to acknowledge. I also would like to thank the special people who have loved and supported me through the years. Some very special friends and family are here with me tonight, and some are here looking down from heaven in their spirit. A very special heartfelt thanks to my parents and my grandparents who instilled in me a love for my Lebanese heritage and St. Jude. As our founder, Danny Thomas, so eloquently has always stated, success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It is what you do for others. Thank you, and God bless you.